The players are being killed. Massive zergs eliminate everyone in their path. The devastated players start leaving the game. The in-game count drops. The developers stop making announcements on Steam. It looks like the end of the game. Or is it? Hey guys, this is Bloodsmith, and today I have some news to share with you. Last Oasis is still alive. That's right guys, you heard me right. Last Oasis is still alive and in development. Developers have announced a big changes in the upcoming Season 5 update. And these are great news to hear because Last Oasis was one of the biggest survival games of 2020. It promised a huge open world, massive battles, and walkers, unique mobile bases that are used to travel, transport resources, and fight in battles. The game's launch peaked with over 30,000 players online. And it looked like a bright future for the game, but it did not last long. Last Oasis quickly started to lose players, and it was just a matter of several months before the game could barely reach 1,000 players online. So what happened to one of the biggest survival games? What led to the collapse of Last Oasis? One of the issues the game experienced after launch was server problems. A lot of people complained that they cannot play, servers crash, and developers had to shut down the servers for the whole week before they could fix the issue. And you might be thinking, hey, this could be a reason why a lot of people left the game, but it's not exactly. You see, the big problem was deeply rooted in the game design choices made by the developers. And that problem was zerging. Large group of players attacking small groups and solo players was that one big reason that repelled a lot of people. A premise for massive battles turned the constant killing of players that could just not defend themselves. And it's totally understandable because if you're a new player, you want to learn the game, you want to explore it, and you just get constantly killed by big groups, more experienced people, it's just you're gonna lose your interest in the game. So that was one big reason. However, another big reason that made a lot of people leave the game is lack of PvE content. The game simply could not offer much except farming and fighting other players. So what happened later on? Developers have spent over a year fixing the game, adding more content and making Last Oasis more solo player friendly. And yeah, it fixed some things, it made the game better, but the game just could not recover. And after over a year, there were no more news or announcements from developers. The game just went silent. However, just recently, we got a new announcement from Donkey Crew, the developer of Last Oasis, and they shared a new announcement on Steam explaining the current situation, stating what problems the game experiences and what they're going to do to make it better. The Donkey Crew's community manager said, quote, "A question that often pops up is whether or not there's a formalized vision for Last Oasis. We've always had a vision for the game, but clearly that approach wasn't working out for a variety of reasons. We believe that we've come up with a much better decision for Last Oasis, and we seriously cannot wait to show you." The developers have revealed that their new focus is improving the game world and creating a much better PvE experience. And I'm really excited about these changes because PvE experience is one of the big problems the game has. It just lacks of content, and if there's not much to do, players just gonna mess around, kill one another because the environment is not engaged enough. Alright, so what are these big changes? Well, one of the first big changes is an overhaul of the AI system. You see guys, the current enemy behavior is pretty basic, and creatures play a small role in the game. And they're mainly used to harvest resources and prepare for PvP battles. The developers have stated that they aim to achieve a better open world PvE experience by creating more depth and complexity in the game world. This will ensure that fighting other players would be a thrilling option, not just the end goal. And the next step is adding a bigger variety of creatures with different combat mechanics. In the upcoming Season 5 update, all creatures will be categorized into two different groups. One group will consist of the wild creatures. These are normal mobs that wander around the oasis or guard certain points of interest. Another group is known as battle mobs. They will be a lot more dangerous enemies equipped with a variety of siege weapons. Battle mobs are designed to fight players on their walkers and have a different AI system compared to wild creatures that are normally fought on foot. Donkey Crew has also mentioned that they're working on improving the game progression, where you always have more difficult challenges to overcome. And I think that's a good change because knowing that there's something bigger and stronger out there makes the game more meaningful and motivates you to improve your character. The developers have also stated that they're working on more content and gameplay mechanics, and this will be revealed in their next devlogs before the Season 5 launch. I have to be honest with you guys, I'm really excited about these big changes that are coming in the next update. I think the game is moving in the right direction. So guys, what do you think? Are you looking forward to the next Last Oasis update? Are you planning to come back to the game after next season launch? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more upcoming game news. This was Blodsmith, and see you next time.